cases are on a rise again. Many of you who have been working from home since 2020 continue to do so. So, once the lockdown was lifted up, there was a little bit of a breather for us where we could go out, we could walk, we could jog, and many people started with their, being fit and being healthy because I had got a lot of calls during that entire pandemic that many people have gained a lot of weight. Now, with the cases increasing, we're going back again to working from home. So, the thing is, how are you going to keep yourself active? What are you going to do to keep yourself healthy overall? So, today's video is all about that. Few tips that I want to share with you so that when you're working from home, or even if you are at home, because there's restricted movement, small things that you can do that will help and keep your health in check. So, here are a few tips. The first thing that is the most important is having a schedule, organizing yourself. Because when you are not organized, everything seems to be very messed up. Unwanted stress and tension. You don't want in between that you're working from home, you remember you need to buy some grocery and then, run in the middle to get that done. So always plan and organize your activity and your work. That is the first main important thing. If that is there, half your day is like sorted out. So first is planning yourself. Second thing is when you sit to work, sit in a place where you're either facing your window or your balcony, somewhere that you face outside. So if there is a lot of greenery around you, that kind of freshens your mind even when you're working. So when you're working on the PC and you look straight, there is something around you that energizes you, and you're not just looking at the PC or a blank wall, which definitely affects your mental health as well. Now, the next thing that you need to keep in mind is your posture while sitting. How do you sit while working? How is your chair? If your chair and your desk, there is a lot of gap between your desk, the way your arms are put, everything starts affecting. Constantly looking at the PC and working, you start getting joint pains, neck pains, and that is not good. So always make sure you're comfortable. Your chair that you use is comfortable. Your legs are properly placed on the ground. Many a times the circulation between your legs also are not, it's not proper. So make sure that what you can do is put a footstool beneath, and you can raise your legs on that so that there is good circulation of blood that takes place. Now, if you don't have a footstool, just stack some pillows and put your leg on top of that, which allows circulation. So these are small things that will definitely help you. Now, another thing is for every 30 minutes that you sit, make sure you at least stand for 3 minutes. Now, if your work involves a lot of calling and talking, you can walk and talk. So walk while you talk. So at least there is, some kind of movement in your body that's taking place. Or if you need the PC and you have to be there, at least stand, stretch yourself, stretch your body, let that blood circulation take place in your body. So that was the other tip that I wanted to share with you. And since it is hot, it is summer, I don't think I need to emphasize on that. You all know how hot it's been lately. So if you are sitting in an air conditioned environment and you are not going to feel thirsty, so make sure you keep a bottle in front of you so that you consciously remember that you need to drink water. Water intake needs to be at least 2 to 3 liters of water. You can gradually increase your water depending on what you are consuming, but make sure you have a bottle of water ahead of you so that it reminds you that you need to drink water and keep yourself hydrated. The next tip that I want to give you is when you eat your meal, especially lunch. So a lot of people don't have time or just finish their meal, in like 5 minutes and go. And there are some people who do multitasking. So multitasking is good. You should do multitasking, but do not multitask when you're eating. You need to focus on your food. You need to give that concentration. So no electronic gadgets should be there around you. For that 15-20 minutes that you eat, please concentrate on your food. When you see your food, when you get that aroma of the food, there are messages that your brain sends, and there is a sense of satiety. When you just eat fast, you will notice you don't even know that you finished your meal, and you don't feel full, you don't feel that satiety level, and many times you tend to overeat as well. So when you sit to eat your lunch, you're going to concentrate on your food. Keep your phone aside. I think that can wait once you're done with your meal, because the entire thing of work from home is like, there is no fixed time for lunch. You just keep getting calls and you have to answer them. There is no break time. But give yourself that time, sit, eat, enjoy your food, and then get back. Chew your food properly. Now, there are some, on the other hand, who, because of work, absolutely don't have time to eat, or that timing just gets pushed, to 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. So I don't know where you guys were watching this fall in which category, but you can analyze for yourself. Having your lunch late at 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock also is not healthy. And there are some who directly skip lunch and have dinner, which is all the more bad. Because when you directly have dinner, you're going to eat more, you're going to feel hungry, and keeping such a long gap is not good. Later on, that can cause acidity and bloating as well. And it causes a lot of problems. If you're watching my video, if you've been watching my videos, you know what I'm talking about. So, a solution. What is the solution? What you can do? Now, if you're a bachelor, if you're alone, or basically you're not removing time, then you need to work on that. The solution for you is doing some meal prep. Okay, during the weekend when you have time, prepare some meals and keep during the week. You can refrigerate it, so as and when you want, you can just heat. If that is a problem that you don't have time to cook, then this is one solution, that is meal prepping. So little bit of effort is needed, but it is going to help you in the long run. Plan your meals for the week. Keep it ready, store it in your refrigerator, so for lunchtime at least you can eat. And you don't have to remove time to cook, or it is tedious. There are some of you who order in food because you just don't have time to cook, and eating food daily outside also is not good. So if you fall in any of this category that I said, start working on it and start implementing these changes. These are simple changes but are going to take you a long way. Your movement, your posture, your water intake to keep yourself hydrated, and eating your meals on time so that you are fit and you are healthy. So guys, if I've missed out on something, or you want, something that I've not addressed, please comment below. I'll talk on that as well. And if you have any queries, do write to me. I would be very happy to answer that as well. So that was it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. And until we meet again, take care, eat healthy, and keep moving.